Hi, I'm Felipe Cortez. This is Weekender Live. I have a situation that I don't know how to deal with exactly because this is a first time for me. I this month I've been censored, hacked, and I've had my phone lines cut. And let me get started with everything. The censorship, I can't prove that it started a month ago. I'm not really sure because for the most part I've been doing stuff that maybe a lot of my friends weren't aware about, and in directions that they wouldn't ordinarily be interested in. Like, I posted 100 original songs in 2009. That didn't really get a whole lot of attention by anybody. In all fairness, most of my friends prefer distorted guitar, so the stuff that wasn't distorted really didn't have any interest to them. And I understand that. Not everybody needs to play distorted or play clean. I do because I understood at the time that I needed to sell guitars. I'm less interested or concerned about that because I've always been aware since I was a child. I was aware that there is no money in record sales. You have to play live to make a dollar, and I accepted that as a child and understood that that was the arena of a musician, which is why I listened to my teachers and focused so much on school. And now I think back and realize I should have put more money into my band and hit the road. School was a waste. Why? Because I can do research on my own, and a lot of the stuff that I learned at school I could have learned on my own by now, for sure. The hacking. I've been hacked before, and I don't talk about it. I don't complain about it. I don't really post too much about it unless I get a new and original hack. And I've had a few. I've had one where my website looked completely different, but kind of the same. It looked cool, so I left it alone. And then I've had a hack where it went back to normal, and I'm not sure how that happened, but hey, that was pretty cool too. I didn't have to touch it, and it went back to normal. My site's down right now because I'm cutting corners to put more money into guitars because I really do make more out of selling guitars than I do out of anything else. The music thing that I do has been more profitable and more entertaining and more fun and more engaging with everyone I know on everything we care about than just making comments or just reporting on reality or culture. Just doing that really hasn't done very much for me. I do it as a volunteer because I love my country and I love the people that would defend it, for sure. And I certainly love the people that they defend. Why? Because it's just how I was raised to be here. That's how I grew up to understand this country. And I do love the USA. I'm not sure what kind of hack I got last. The last hack I got, and this is the only hack I'm going to complain about. The other ones, I was able to take care of myself, or be able to call a friend and get a simple answer. This is unlike any hack I've had before. This hack took out a program that I need for editing, and I can prove that I need this program because I've paid for it. I thought it's a good program. Roxio so far has been a great company, so I'm really concerned that this kind of hack was attributed to me. Mostly because it's not like the reports that I've done on here have been groundbreaking necessarily. Most of the reports that I've done since I started doing live stuff in the past month or two have been, tail end comments for stuff that's happened. Stories that have been broken by other really great journalists or really great thinkers that are involved in... Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I got extra noise. All right. Back. I am running this on my own, and sometimes I don't have control of the extra noise. All right, so thank you for joining. What I'm going through right now, the hack that I'm going through is severe. It prevented my Roxio editing software from working. I've never had that kind of hack. It makes me think that whoever hacked my system was probably hired. Mostly because if you've got that kind of intelligence to hack into someone's individual system and prevent a program from working, you have the intelligence to hack trillions of dollars from an offshore bank that stole from the U.S. In fact, it's that same kind of what do you call it? I don't know. Like, that's some serious hacking skills. So the fact that they went after me makes me think that somewhere, somehow, whoever hacked me really knew what they were doing. So thanks for joining again. There's more people watching, so I really appreciate the time that in checking this out. Whoever hacked me probably knows more than just a few cool social networking sites. Whoever hacked me probably knows really in-depth code. And I tried to use another program, and that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And I understand why it didn't work out that way. Thanks for joining me again. Muchas gracias por ver este canal. Whoever hacked me knew what they were doing. And if there's any way that I can get my system back, I will. And if I can ever find whoever did it, I'm gonna turn them in. If there's ever a way for me to find whoever hacked me, I'm turning them in. There's just no way around that. That's money in the bank, and I didn't have to do anything but find the hacker. If anyone wants to help me, I'd be glad to split that. I'm not gonna worry too much about the hacker. I'm pretty sure that I can get my system going at some point. That's not the only issue that I've been having. I also had my phone line cut. So I've been censored on YouTube. I've been censored on other platforms. I know my numbers are low. And I know my numbers are low because I'm offering, competing products and competing ideas that other people may really be interested in. I've had my systems hacked numerous times. I've had many profiles hacked and altered. Nothing major. This time, I mean, it didn't damage my computer, but it prevented me from using a program that I paid for from a company that I not only believe in, but I kind of trust. Their systems work good. So I'm really in a weird place where I'm starting to feel that cornered feel that a lot of people I guess feel right away when that happens. I've had numerous situations where I was able to get out myself and not worry about it, you know. I dust myself off. I keep going. This is different. This has actually slowed me down. And I've had my phone lines cut. I'm living with my parents, and I love my family, and without them, I would be nothing. So I want to thank my parents. They don't really fully understand the scope of what's going on. They don't fully have the time to really dedicate themselves to this stuff. They're not against what I'm doing, but there are limitations to where and how they can help. I understand that. So having my phone lines cut is really going to affect me in ways that I don't know how to get around. I've had the phone line cut in my room. And yesterday, my dad made me aware that the phone line still worked in his room. He could let me borrow that one, and I could, I could just get the line from there. So that's exactly what I did yesterday. I went in, got a wire, connected it, put it in my room. It's fine. It worked. No problem. Today, that line is gone. I'm being hacked. I'm being censored, and I'm being... I'm having my phone lines cut. I don't even know what to call that. That's a threat, isn't it? I'm being threatened. I'm not comfortable with that situation. This is new to me. Like this like unmanly long distance threat. I'm not used to that. I don't know how to deal with cowards. in a man-to-man argument, that's easy, man. It's either you catch up or someone ends up on the floor. I'm okay with that. This is. I'm from Los Angeles, I'm from Whittier, but it's really not that far from Los Angeles. If there's an argument, it can be settled with fists, and you don't have to call the cops all the time. I'm okay with that. This is not like that. This is you damaging my ability to connect with people. Why is it that I'm reporting stuff a week after or a few hours after the story breaks by someone that is, I'm going to say, literally more influential in journalism than I? Or is it the fact that I can connect with musicians and music fans really quickly? It might be both, but it might also be the fact that I can produce music that most of those musicians like and have great and powerful, I'm going to say military level intelligence be put on the street, right? Is that what it is? That I can encourage people to vote differently? That I can encourage patriots to take arms in defense of their family and in defense of their neighborhoods and in defense of the people they love? Is that what it is? Because if that's what it is, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to ask everyone I know for help, because it's not only the words that I'm saying. It's not only the articles that I'm reposting. It's not only the comments that I'm adding to those articles. It's probably the music. It's probably that I can get a band out on the road, put on a good show, communicate to all of the audience there, communicate to all of their friends, and be able to go to another show and do the same. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. So that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going to ask everyone I know to help me on this. I grew up saying that I never needed anyone. I was a little boy telling the world around me that I didn't need anybody. You know what? I'm 40 years old, about to become 41. It turned out true. Up until right now, I have been practically invincible. Right now, I'm going to have to quote a Then Address song and say, I need everybody. I need everyone. And if you can help me, I'll appreciate it, because what I intend to do is assemble a band. Unlike any other band, a real Los Angeles band that does not compromise. A band that really can hit the road. A band that really can hit the road without the influence of big government garbage. Like a real family band that will not back down. We can play daylight shows. We can do those nightclub shows, those bar shows that a lot of the other pop bands won't do. We can do this differently. So I'm going to ask everyone for help on this. My name is Felipe Cortez. This is Weekender Live. And if you want to help, please check out the links provided in this description and help out. There's a bunch of ways to help. So if you want to be a part of something that is going to be different than anything Hollywood has ever produced, now is the time. Thank you. I'm Felipe Cortez. This is Weekender Live.